before we play Dragonhunter, we are going to work on a few little spots that will help you be successful. The first one that I want to work on is the first measure, which is also the same as measure 57. You have half notes. It's usually not too hard for you, but the violins and violas have a dotted half note, so you don't change at the same time. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So just make sure that you listen and play along with the cello bass. The next spot is, measure 18. We've got a bunch of F sharps in a row. It's easy to get lost. So I'm going to count out loud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Next thing, big one. Measure 35. Going from 35 to 36, we're going from arco to pizzicato. So, what I'm doing is I'm putting my bow into my hand and putting my pointer finger out. I'm also taking a quick peek at my strings. So, 4, 1. And you just have to practice making that transition. The biggest, most important place for cello and bass happens to be measure 36 to 37. For some reason it sounds weird how you come in, and everybody wants to come in one beat early. So I'm going to demonstrate it one time and then we're going to practice it a couple times. Here's 35. 4, 1. 4, 1, 2. So let's practice that 3 times in a row. 1, 2, measure 35. 4, 1. 4, 1, 2. Let's do it again. Measure 35. 1, 2, ready, go. 4, 1. 4, 1, 2. Again. 1, 2, 35. 4, 1. 4, 1, 2. Now, the next thing is we're going to go at 56, the DSL coda goes back to measure 4. If you're using your beginning music, that's letter A. Sometimes I say back to the beginning because I'm trying to play and talk. I really mean back to 4 or letter A. Now, the jump, you're going to go from the beginning, go down to the DSL coda, go back to the beginning, and then you're going to go, not back to the beginning, back to number 4 or letter A. Sorry about that. And then you're going to go down to measure 26 and you're going to play all the way to the end of 26 and then you're going to jump to the coda. Now, if you're using beginning orchestra music, sometimes that coda sign, the target sign, is not quite exactly in the right spot. It's at the end of that measure. Now, if you're using the printed music, not beginning music, the coda is in a funny spot. It's hard to find it. So if you have a printed page, I would get a highlighter or something. Now, if it's copied music, you can put a highlighter on it. If it's music that belongs to somebody else, you can't use highlighter, only pencil. But since this is your music, go ahead and use a highlighter and highlight that measure, and maybe even highlight the little coda sign where you're going to jump, and your eyes will go, let's say you highlight it pink, go pink to pink. And it helps you make that jump and not mess up. One more thing about Dragonhunter is you will see lots of little commas all through the piece. Those are all bow circles. If you need to write those in, go ahead and do that. If you are recording this time, make sure you have everything set up and ready to go. We're going to push record in 3, 2, 1, go. 2, ready, go.